Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well today. So today, let us understand about public transportation, which are efficient and of course sustainable mobility solutions. So what does public transport include? They include buses, trains, metros and other shared vehicles that are used by us on daily basis, that is by the public. And it is of course affordable and eco-friendly way to travel. And many people depend on it for their daily commute, either to their work, to school, or other places, isn't it? So, we will understand what is public transport, the benefits of it, the types of public transport, the impact of public transport on the environment, how to increase the usage of public transport, and lastly, concluding the lesson. So, public transport includes services such as buses, train, metros, and city buses. These transports options that people can use. So, I'm sure you have used at least one or maybe all of these public transports while going from one place to another. Now, if you come to school, you come to school by bus, then by autos, that is auto rickshaws, isn't it? They are shared and they are public transports. Now many of them also travel by trains, metros, and these services are easily available and they are quite affordable rather than using a private vehicle, isn't it? So what are the benefits of public transport? So they reduce congestion, that is minimize the number of private vehicles on the road, reduce pollution, cost savings because it's cheaper than owning and maintaining a private vehicle. So it's very cost efficient, isn't it? Because it's cheaper than using your own vehicle. Of course, eco-friendly because it reduces air pollutions and saves fuel. And as you know that nowadays there's a lot of traffic. No matter where you want to travel, you will find a lot of traffic. So if you ditch your private vehicles and start using more of public transport, there will be lesser traffic, and fewer private vehicles means lesser traffic on roads. And it saves time because dedicated lanes and metro systems help avoid traffic jams. So for example, trains or metros, they have a dedicated lanes, and there is no other traffic on those ways, so it saves time, it's even faster and easily accessible, isn't it? When you step out of your house, you can easily get an auto rickshaw, a bus, a public bus, or you go few miles away and you get a train. So it's easily accessible for us, for the public. And of course it supports equality, people from all backgrounds can use it, so it's that affordable, anyone, people from any background can easily use it. And what are the types? As I mentioned earlier, there are buses, which are most common form of public transport. Then there are trains for effective long distance journeys, and nowadays there are intercity travel available as well. And of course metros and subways, which are quick services in dense urban areas. What are other transportation services that you can come across? There are as easily available as auto rickshaws as well, isn't it? Let us understand what are the impact of public transportation on the environment. So it reduces greenhouse gas emission by reducing the number of private vehicles, less fuel consumption per passenger, reduces air pollution, especially in big cities, isn't it? So fewer vehicles on the road. That means less smoke, harmful gases, and that's how it reduces air pollution. It saves fuels and energy, so one bus or train can replace many private cars, isn't it? In one bus you can have easily fit in 10 to 15 passengers, but in a private car there might be like one or two, depending on the car, right? So it's easier when people use public transports because it saves fuel and energy. Then reduces noise pollution, so lesser traffic means quieter roads and cities. Also decreases traffic congestion. So when there are lesser vehicles on the road, It leads to smoother traffic flow and less idling. That is, number of vehicles will be less and the way will be smooth. And above all, it promotes sustainable living. So it encourages eco-friendly habits and city planning and protects natural resources. So when less fuel is used per person compared to private vehicles, it protects our natural resources, our fuel that we get from nature. So there are many such positive impacts of using public transport, isn't it? So you may also want to keep using this public transport, buses, train, metros, and all of these, because they carry many passengers at once, saving fuel and energy. So I think using public transport would help conserve natural resources. They reduce so many different kinds of pollution. So by choosing a public transport, we can protect the environment, and of course then eventually we are moving towards a greener and more sustainable future. Now, how do we increase public transportation usage? So, how can we encourage people, the public, to use it more often? We can add routes and frequencies, increase comfort with a new and clean fleet, build integration between transport modes, that is bus, train, and metro. So it's easily accessible. Like, you get an auto, maybe you want to go to the railway station, you take an auto, you take a train, and then maybe a bus is available. So there is integration between transportation modes, which becomes easier and more convenient for the passengers or the public to use. Now, what are other ways how we can increase public transportation usage? We can work on improving service quality, like ensuring buses and trains are clean, they are frequent and on time. Now, most of the time, some public might avoid using this transport because they are not on time, or maybe they are not that frequent, or maybe when they want to use it at that time of the period, it's not easily accessible or available. So I think improving the service quality would help public to definitely keep using public transportation, and making it affordable. I think right now it's kind of affordable, with the ticket prices are low, and of course there are some discounts for students, for senior citizens, there are some passes that they get. So I think right now it's quite affordable, right? Then maybe we can raise awareness, like educate people about the benefits of public transport. We can have campaigns, we can have awareness rally, where we can tell them that how it benefits the overall community. Then improving safety and comfort. Nowadays we use so many incidences where safety is the most important part, where it is not taken care of. So we can make sure that station vehicles are safe, they are well lit, they are comfortable. And nowadays you have Ubers going around, so they have that specific location, we can track the location. So I think they are getting more safer, but maybe all the transport can have something like that, where it's more safe and convenient to travel for anyone, maybe a man or a woman, anyone, to travel at any given point of time. And then offering smart payment options. So nowadays it is a world of digital payment, right? So digital tickets or travel cards or mobile apps, these all increase the convenience of a person, and that's how they are more inclined to using these services. And lastly, if you're going somewhere to the railway station or anywhere else, providing pay and park services. So if someone is taking their private vehicle, they can park somewhere and then later on or use the public transport. So that's how it will become convenient for more and more people to start using public transportation. Do you also have any other ideas where we can increase the usage of public transportation? You can always let me know. So, concluding, I would like to tell you that public transport is an effective solution for efficient and environmental friendly mobility, that is, moving from one place to another. So, support from the community and government will ensure a better and a more sustainable public transportation system in the future, isn't it? So if everything or everyone works together, the community, the government, the entire transportation system, if everything falls in place, I'm sure there'll be more people, inclined towards using public transportation. And why not? Because it has so many benefits regarding nature, regarding the economy, regarding the safety, the time consumption. Yes or no? So all of these uh, easily provided solutions can help the public to use this transport more often. So let us start from ourselves, from our home. So let's start using public transportation for a sustainable future. So thank you. I hope you all understood the importance of public transport. And whenever you step out, try to use one. And you can even encourage your friends and families to use, and not just encourage, but you need to tell them how and why we should be using this public transport.